Nocturne in the backline. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of backline threat alongside this Nocturne. Yeah, so...
Okay, we lock it in.
Yeah, it feels like... I think MKOI have some decent matchups.
With junglers here, what happens with like the bot lane, especially with the focus? I'm going to pause on that. Upset is holding my breath. Mickey's walking up. Razork is doing the thing though. Mickey takes a chunk of damage with the flag and drag onto Super. Doesn't pull his flash out, but there's a flash from Mickey! What an engage at low HP! Alvaro by Elyoya.
You see Elyoya actually pinging that he was expecting Razork to be on towards his Raptors. Sees him in mid though, which means that Elyoya would know that his Raptors...
From the Legend Superstar as Fnatic now get one, but because of that damage not being landed, they're in trouble. The lights turn off, and there we go. Paranoia strikes deep, the stun up as well. Winter's bite. Razork doesn't get to move again. Alvaro picks up the kill. Now grabs a free taking, but a route into the wall. True shot barrage. Alvaro almost executed. Tip is close to doing it for him. That's one grab as a realm warp. Gets him out of dodge. Alvaro got low, and MKOI had to go.
Fnatic kind of messing everything up there, to be honest. So in the grand scheme of things, it's MKOI who end up getting at least the advantage off the back of pushing Fnatic out, but Fnatic end up getting the... Oh, hang on.
Yeah, this is maybe greedy. There's the wall. Alvaro stood his ground and he pays the iron price. A good flee with the Caliber multi up from Razork. Might be a trade super though. He's going to die to a flush from Upset. Now Elyoya is here setting out his presence too. Runs back in, but Upset will take him down. Wave. He did die in the end, but that was very close to the kill going over as into the Rage Cage, and all that going to be used. Oscar in waiting. The Tovo sets up nicely, gets the slow. He's hit everything so far. Flushes onto Mirwin, and Oscar does it again. Gonna get a replay at some point. I want to see that man hit everything because top players today. Oh, everyone at home's eating good. Like this is a Wagyu beef kind of night, isn't it? I mean, we have seen so many Casantes over the past couple of weeks just whip everything. And then Oscar just had his number and predicted everything as well. I don't know who you want to compliment there, but...
You should be able to follow this and require a TP from Jojo immediately back into the play.
Elyoya has the face check. Control wall put down. No ward in the pit until that scrying one. As Elyoya in the brush for now.
You've got Super, who's controlling mid lane push all the time.
Easy.
Jojo now going to be able to get top lane push. Bot was already gone, and Mirwin's just been having a field day against Oscar Rinnan, despite the one solo bolo. And the map is just dwindling for Fnatic.
Yeah.
Dragon's now up and available, and that kind of is where they want to put their attention, but they're losing out everywhere on the map as they try and go.
They're going to get rid of the Herald, but Fnatic are definitely overloading mid right now, but gotta worry. If this goes on longer, Mirwin up in top.
This is very, very patient, but solid gameplay.
It's really nice as well because a lot of teams by this point in the game, like regardless of comp, we get a lot more overcommitting to mid. A lot more
back of this, but MKOI just going to drag this Arakan away painfully, slowly, keeping Fnatic on the hook.
This is going to reset as well. Look at them. It's even more painful. Time is MKOI's best asset in game 3. Jojo backing now. He's reading a book. He cares so little. At 10k, it's going down, but how fast?
But the TP in behind. Mirwin wants to try and get in. You're going to have TP from Jojo as well. Fnatic, they're getting pincered.
It seems like a flip again, but this time at even Stevens almost. Elyoya looking to turn the lights off. He does it. 2k, 1.8, 1.6. The steal not taken. Fnatic get it, but an Inferno Moonlight Vigil sends MKOI, or rather Fnatic, away. It's Oscar Rinnan who kept time this time. He's the only death for Arakan. Some might call it worth.
Oscar Rinnan couldn't get to the hills to flash away, but still, Fnatic, they get the Arakan. They do lose their bot lane turret. They're looking for Jojo.
And it's the flash. It's the full commit. He came up by himself. He can't realm warp out. He'll go golden, but the kill's going to be granted over to Upset. A kill in Arakan. This is the first time Fnatic have found success, however you call it, with the mid lane trade.
That's the thing. You're starting to lose more and more towers for Fnatic, so yes, you get the objective, but I don't know if it's really going to be worth. The whole point of this MKOI comp with the Rise, you can always have the ability to immediately teeter up towards his top side. So even though Fnatic at least get the tower on the bottom side, there's a pressure just a second after they hear the Dragon go down.
Mickey, this game, I've not seen a poppy ult, by the way. I've not really seen a disengage. Remember, he's got that steadfast presence, or rather, Keeper's Verdict. MKOI grouping up around Baron. That's now spawned. Dragon goes to Fnatic. But they lost a lot of pressure. They lost a lot of vision for this. Movistar trying to bait them in. It's Poby. He face checked, and his lights go off. Poby will die as they come back on. A TP right into the whole team. A pass maker out, and Oscar goes, I do not want to be here. Flushes out of the wall. Fnatic have lost their mid lane, and for 40 seconds, Movistar KOI will have numbers advantage.
Jojo's locked in as a null.
All in, Cataclysm into Super, Keeper's Verdict disengaged. An opening, a pick. Somehow Razork set it up to spike it down. Razork will die in the meantime. Jojo comes on in, but with the all out. In the meantime, Oscar Rinnan tries to bring it back, but Rise is rising. Oscar Rinnan has no resistances. A Realm Warp to come in, waiting for the Pathmaker. He shields out, but in the end, will die out. Movistar KOI holding.
He can get here to try and save the day, but only puts himself in harm's way.
Oi, bad one to back. Mickey, does he have the damage though? Does he have the damage? Is the shield about to come through? Mickey goes, oh, maybe I did. Hammer Shock avoided. And Mickey's on the run out of there. I respect it, but I guess he thought maybe he could one-shot the Rise. That was not the case, as he's hoping for a step-up presence, but he's about to be feared. Mickey's gonna die. And now
it won't be up and available for him just yet.
True.
So this will be MKOI now taking the Baron, and once more we're kind of seeing the desperation from Fnatic as they're just trying to.
No, they're well deserved right now, approaching that 6,000 gold. This has gone from a close game.
I see several.
Okay, this is one of them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cage is there. He's going to have to walk the hard way around. Jojo's going to get the stun up. Unstoppable Pathmaker. Redemption doesn't even get the chance. Disengage doesn't even get to dance as Mickey stops the Ghoul. The Panda trash is disregarded, but for now, this bottom turret with the end of Baron is easy, taking the lights. Turned off as well. Here comes a Predator missile. Elyoya sends Upset away. And Fnatic going back to the fountain. This is how Movistar KOI want to end the game.
They're just going to keep going. Who cares about Mountain Dragon? Jojo goes golden. Alvaro's in the front.
True Shot Barrage into an ice wall. There's the engage from Razork. It's nice. Onto Super, but he just stands and hits him instead. Jojo didn't die in the engage, so he'll spread his magic like wildfire with a Realm Warp that's fake. Fnatic gave priority, but now as the disregard comes in, MKOI know they have to leave. It can't end here, but the base is a dumpster fire.
Oscar Rinnan is TPing in behind them though.
And so what do you do when your house is a dumpster fire? You take out the people who left the rubbish on the ground. Elyoya is going to get autoed. He will die. A shutdown over to Upset. It's not over yet, apparently.
How do you do anything now in the map as Fnatic?
It is
the
bleeding.
second you leave your base, Realm Warp in and murder the Nexus. Very little that Fnatic can do to answer for this.
Felios as well, with Baroned up minions. If he has Calibrum, which he has full stacks of right now.
Pushed it mid, and Mickey's overextended slightly, but they're still waiting on the wave top.
They're looking for a commit. The lights turn off though, and Alvaro finds a max range ulti. Jojo keeps firing and gets the overload in the end, but Mirwan's walking up towards the newly formed Nexus turrets. I believe they're still there, ladies and gentlemen, and just respawned as Fnatic trying to defend against 3 waves about to be.
I'm trying to see if the the Nexus turrets are there.
They are there. We get no health in the spectator thing.
And then as MKOI starts to
how do they defend Dagda?
I don't think there's a good answer to that, to be honest. Mickey threatening, but now Gauss.
Razork just flashed for that and he whiffed a Q, and with that the ult comes through. Super sitting back and it's good from Razork. He gets onto 3, but Super flashes away and now Razork is dead. Movistar came in to do what they started here, and a brilliant 1-3-1 game. A good Poppy ult in the end. Super is just going to have to sit and kill a Poppy on top of that, but moving to match point, revisiting what makes sense. The legends that always get to Worlds are one step away again.
And it's a comp.